Here's your news for April 6th, 2020. We're kicking off today with news from the main event of WrestleMania, as Drew McIntyre has finally slayed the beast Brock Lesnar to capture the WWE Championship. This victory marks McIntyre's first World Championship since returning to the main roster, and it has been a long time coming, as Vince McMahon described the Scotsman as a future World Champion all the way back in 2009. It didn't take long for fans and his fellow superstars to congratulate the new WWE Champion, as fellow Scottish champion Nikki Cross tweeted about McIntyre's work ethic, while his former bandmate Heath Slater congratulated the Scotsman and also reminded Drew that they're 3MB for life. In these unprecedented times, it's difficult to say just how McIntyre's reign as WWE Champion will go, but no matter what happens, Drew will always be able to claim he toppled the beast in the main event of WrestleMania. Speaking of WrestleMania main events, we're looking at last Saturday's Boneyard match, as more details have come out about the cinematic, highly praised encounter. According to a report by What Culture, all the dialogue between The Undertaker and AJ Styles was 100% improvised, as was the segment where the dead man cut his arm on the hearse window. The report claims that the crew producing the match liked how the injury looked and opted to keep it in, hence why the Phenom's amount of blood changed throughout the match. Speaking of the crew, it turns out that Triple H and Michael Hayes were on location to help put the match together, and while the pair originally wanted to use the set that took days to construct to film a promo on March 21st, the quality of the set meant that the entire match was filmed later that week from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. What Culture is also reporting that WWE deliberately hired local workers in the Orange County community and made sure that they were all paid well for their efforts. The crew weren't the only people who were helped by the company, as Styles, Taker, and the OC helped mentor the Druids who served as extras, while Brad Shepard revealed that the Druids were played by students of Wild Samoan Afa's wrestling school. Although fans saw plenty of exciting moments from the match, one thing they didn't see was the Phenom's originally planned entrance, as though WWE originally planned to use an abandoned ditch, bridge, and roadside for Undertaker's entrance, but couldn't as they didn't have a permit to film there. Despite this, the dead man's entrance was still epic, as was the final moment of the match, which saw Styles' hand in the grave, and this moment was the dead man's own idea, playing on his infamous Buried Alive match from October 1996. While the Boneyard match only took place a few days ago, many are already considering it one of the best matches in WrestleMania history, and after this encounter and the Firefly Funhouse, it wouldn't be surprising if WWE had more cinematic matches in the future. One man who seems very confident that fans should expect more cinematic matches is the Game Triple H himself. Speaking to TV Guide, the 14-time world champion spoke about how the WrestleMania fans saw was much different than what was originally planned, but gave a positive spin on the changes made. For us, in some ways, the opportunity of doing these shows without fans and doing WrestleMania with these off-site shoots will open our eyes to different ways of doing things that maybe we didn't see before and will change the product probably for the better in the long run. Both the Boneyard match and the Firefly Funhouse have been hits with fans online, and if the WWE is forced to carry on hosting shows without a crowd, then having more of these cinematic-style matches may be the right way to go. Though fans have praised the likes of The Undertaker, AJ Styles, John Cena, and Bray Wyatt for their performances at this year's WrestleMania, one notable absence from the show was Roman Reigns, who didn't appear at this year's Showcase of the Immortals due to his compromised immune system. On SmackDown last week, WWE didn't explain why the big dog wasn't appearing at the biggest show of the year, and according to Dave Meltzer, there may be some backstage tensions because of what's happened. Speaking on Wrestling Observer Radio, Meltzer said that he got a strange vibe from the company not referencing Roman Reigns, saying, "Maybe they're mad at him and they have no right to be. It's either they're mad at him or they're just trying to hide it as much as they can and they don't want to deal with it." Whatever the truth is, it's unlikely that fans will find out anytime soon, as Ringside News is reporting that Vince McMahon is refusing to speak about the big dog and if there's any heat between the two. As one of WWE's biggest and highest-paid stars, it's unlikely that the company will be letting Reigns go anytime soon, but the current situation affecting the world has put the former Universal Champion's career in serious jeopardy. Two superstars who fans did get to see at WrestleMania were Otis and Mandy Rose, as the pair enjoyed a long-overdue kiss after the Heavy Machinery star defeated Dolph Ziggler. Although fans around the world celebrated this modern-day Beauty and the Beast, One person who wasn't a fan is Xavier Woods, who commented about the kiss on Twitter saying, "I'm not kissing someone pre-first date in this climate, these two out here wildin'." We can't fault Woods for these comments, as people have been told to practice social distancing, meaning you really shouldn't lock lips with someone unless you're certain about their medical situation. It's been quite a while since fans have seen Woods in the ring as he continues to recover from an Achilles injury, but it's good to see that the New Day star hasn't lost his sense of humor in the current worrying climate. We're looking at night 1 of the show now, as another huge benefit of taping the show in advance without an audience is that the WWE lowered the risk of injury. During the SmackDown Tag Title ladder match, Jimmy Uso took a particularly nasty fall off of a ladder, but Dave Meltzer has claimed that WWE used a crash mat to break his fall. This of course would never happen at a live show with a crowd, but one moment that was very legit was Kevin Owens' dive off the WrestleMania sign, which had no padding to protect either the prizefighter or the Monday Night Messiah. While Owens' huge dive was epic, it wasn't the original spot planned, as on Twitter, the former Universal Champion revealed plans to jump off of a pirate ship at the Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, and though we didn't get that dive, fans did see the next best thing, as Owens was able to defeat Rollins in their impromptu no DQ contest. Speaking of Owens, Fightful Select is reporting that Owens is trying to get his old package piledriver finisher allowed by WWE, but Vince McMahon isn't budging, as piledrivers have been banned in WWE for everyone except The Undertaker. This isn't the only banned move superstars are wanting back, as Fightful are also reporting that Matt Riddle and Damian Priest were ordered not to use the Canadian Destroyer again after busting it out at a live event. Though the move has been used by Rey Mysterio and Andrade on the main roster, the stars of NXT clearly have a different set of rules to abide by, though perhaps these will change one day. One man who was left worse for wear after WrestleMania was John Cena, and it seems losing to The Fiend has had its toll on Cena's Instagram. If you go onto Cena's account now, you'll find several pictures of Wyatt, including The Fiend and Husky Harris, as though this was an interesting way to promote the Firefly Funhouse match. The bizarre contest certainly delivered, as fans around the world have praised the encounter on social media. With WrestleMania 36 officially in the history books, the WWE is already looking ahead to their next shows, but this may be easier said than done in the ongoing climate. Despite a stay-at-home order being issued in Florida where the company does their tapings, Dave Meltzer is reporting that WWE does have a plan in place to counteract this order, saying, "They're looking to tape SmackDown sometime between now and Friday. I mean, there is a location they're trying to keep secret. It's supposed to be in a shutdown state, but we'll see what happens." If the WWE is planning to record in a state that is under lockdown, they'll have to be careful that this secret location isn't uncovered, as once again, the current situation could easily change at a moment's notice. Speaking of the future, WWE is now looking ahead to their next pay-per-view, and though the company has continued to promote their Money in the Bank, there is a notable absence in the company's promotional material. During WrestleMania, a promo aired for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and while it was confirmed that the show will take place on May 10th, the company didn't announce any location for the show. Given the current situation, it's entirely possible that WWE could film Money in the Bank at the Performance Center, as fans may have to get used to both TV events and pay-per-views taking place without a crowd in attendance. Though the ongoing situation which is affecting the world has caused plenty of problems for WWE, one benefit of this whole thing is that WWE has been pre-taping events, allowing for the crew to edit the show before it airs. On Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer spoke about the WWE being able to edit their matches, saying that several WrestleMania moments were redone during the tapings to get the best possible moments. He said, "The matches were taped and edited and redone. There was stuff where, I don't know if it was the matches tonight, but I do know that there were matches done this last week where when there was like a missed spot, it was like, cut, stop, let's redo it." The fact that Vince McMahon ordered restarts is a huge thing, as the boss was able to produce WrestleMania like a Hollywood movie. And hopefully once things get back to normal, fans can expect the WWE, as well as other wrestling promotions, to return to their usual live format. While this year's WrestleMania was taped in advance, allowing the company time to edit the show, that doesn't mean some errors still didn't make it to the broadcast. One small error that made it on the show happened in the very opening segment, as Stephanie McMahon described the second day of WrestleMania as just too big for one night, which is different than the trademarked line, "too big for just one night." Although it doesn't seem to be a massive error, Ringside News is reporting that employees working during the shoot didn't want to correct McMahon, despite other stars being punished in the past for similar infractions. This is clearly not the biggest issue that WWE had during WrestleMania, but the fact that the company's chief brand officer messed up their trademarked phrase and that employees feared to correct her is a story in itself. We are looking at the world of social media now, as while WWE superstars can often use the digital world to help them engage fans or build storylines. Sasha Banks decided to troll her Instagram followers this week. Earlier this week, the boss posted a picture of herself with the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania, and though the picture was quickly deleted, many believe that Banks had accidentally spoiled her WrestleMania victory. Now we know, though, that the boss was trolling fans as Bayley would end up retaining the title, and the picture Banks used was after the match when she handed the title to her best friend. This bit of intentional trolling clearly worked, as Banks currently boasts 4.5 million followers on the site, and while she may one day hold the SmackDown Women's Championship for real, it seems that Banks is happy enough for now trolling her own fans. Though Banks didn't leave WrestleMania with championship gold, one woman who did was Becky Lynch, who made history along the way. After retaining her Raw Women's title against Shayna Baszler, the man became the second woman ever to have the same Women's Championship reign appear over back-to-back WrestleManias. The first was Trish Stratus, who defended the women's title at WrestleMania 21 and had the same reign ended at WrestleMania 22. And the man has once again added another accolade to her incredible career. From one superstar's social media to another now, as WrestleMania didn't go how Sonya Deville had planned, and things didn't get any easier for her after the show. Following her love triangle co-conspirator Dolph Ziggler losing to Otis, it appears that Deville's Twitter account was hacked, as her name was changed to The Truth, and several upside-down tweets read, "All's fair in love and war." Though WWE superstars are unfortunately no strangers to being hacked, it seems that this hacking was intentional, as it was a mysterious hacker who revealed Sonya and Ziggler's plans on the latest edition of SmackDown. As of right now, there's no word on who this mysterious figure will turn out to be, but with this hacker around, the former MMA fighter may want to update her passwords on all her devices. We are looking at the Rated R Superstar now, as in a workout video for Edge uploaded by WWE, the former world champion took a shot at a fellow WWE Hall of Famer. In the video, Edge said he's coming back to add to the product, not take away from it, and said that he doesn't want to come back for a 40-second match. Some have argued that this is a dig at Goldberg, who has consistently had short matches, but if Edge doesn't want short matches, we doubt we'll see him tussle with the former Universal Champion anytime soon. And finally today, we're ending with the results of Night 2 of WrestleMania, as the show started with Charlotte Flair capturing the NXT Women's Championship from Rhea Ripley. After Aleister Black toppled Bobby Lashley, fans saw Edge finally get his revenge on Randy Orton in their Last Man Standing match, and in an impromptu title change, Rob Gronkowski captured the 24/7 title. Up next, the Street Profits retained their Raw Tag Team titles against Angel Garza and Austin Theory, though a post-match beatdown from Zelina Vega was quickly thwarted by Montez Ford's wife, Bianca Belair, and it was Bayley who left WrestleMania with the SmackDown Women's Championship, carrying on her record-breaking reign. In probably one of the weirdest matches we'll ever see, Bray Wyatt emerged victorious in the Firefly Funhouse match, which saw both The Fiend and Cena bounce around through various eras, including WCW. And in the main event, Drew McIntyre completed his journey to the WWE Championship, dethroning Brock Lesnar, and whether fans loved or hated this year's two-day event, it's clear that WrestleMania 36 will be remembered for many years to come.